That doesn't look fake at all.
Hello, this is Yuri from Filipino Women.
This is Bruce, and actually, is this a visa approved question or is this
Not
what you
really.
feel?
Oh, wait, before we start, don't forget to like our videos. And if you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe. And follow me on Instagram. I always have posts there. And add me on Facebook and Twitter, Tumblr. That's it.
Yes, everywhere.
Yes.
We're everywhere. Okay. All right. Let me show you the question. We're answering questions today. If you didn't know, you're late to this party.
Too bad.
All right. So Van Dipp has so many questions. Didn't we already answer one from Van Dipp?
I'm always answering her questions. And
Is it a her?
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Mrs. Van Dipp asks,
I'm not,
have
I'm not sure if
you,
it's a missus.
Mr. Van Dipp,
I'm actually not sure, but I think
Poe
'cause she
Van Dipp.
said, "Oh, sis."
Oh, okay.
So I think
Van Dipp asks, have you managed to get a job? I'm assuming they're talking about Yuri. And is it difficult to get a job? And we're going to answer the hell out of this question.
yes.
All right, so Yuri does not have a job because it is impossible to get a job in the
No, that's not true.
No, it's super easy to get a job in the US. It's super duper easy. Like I know people who don't have a job here, and I'm just going to be completely frank with you. It's a lot of times because they didn't put any effort in it or they didn't want a job. It's so easy to get a job. Americans are super picky, and if you're an American and you're like, well, I don't have a job, and I haven't had a job since 2008, and I don't know what's going on, and the economy sucks,
America's gonna collapse.
and America's gonna collapse, and the economy sucks. You know what? You can get a job. You can get a job at Lowe's, Home Depot. You can get a job at. You can get two jobs. You can get an Uber. You could be an Uber driver. You could be a taxi driver. You could. There's so many jobs here. Now the question is, what kind of job do you want? Do you want to be a bank teller? Okay, that's going to be more difficult. But you know what? We know somebody who got a job like that, and with no problem.
Yeah.
So listen, you can get a job here. It's not hard. You know, regardless of what people naysayers are going to tell you, you can get a job here. It takes effort. You know, you have to sign applications. You have to put in resumes. You have to talk to people. You have to do it over and over again, just like any other place. But you can do it, and it's actually pretty easy to do it online. You could do hundreds of resumes. That's what I do. If I'm out of a job, I'll put like 100 resumes on the internet. I'll put them all over the place. I'll walk into buildings and be like, hey, I know I want a job. Here's my resume. Here's this. Get an interview on the spot. Like, you have to be, you know, you just put it out there, and you can get a job, though. It depends on what industry you're in. Now, if you're a high level manager or something, yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to get a job. Maybe you want some kind of special certification or degree or something, but it's easy to get a job here.
Yes.
So Yuri, what we're doing here is we're trying to start build assets, like and we do make money from on the internet, so that's what Yuri spends most of her time on, and actually we do make money off of it. It's not easy, and that's why a lot of people don't do it, because it's actually a lot of hard work. It's not magic. There's no push button get rich quick scheme. It's none of that. It's hard work, and so that's what Yuri does all the time. So that's why we're able to put out so much content and things like that. So is there
yeah, so my friends who are here, they get a job easily. It didn't take long, like within a week or a few days, they already get a job as soon as they start applying. And you can download apps in your phone, and you can also subscribe to email services for careers.com. We'll send you the link, because we made a video about it before.
Snap jobs.
Where to get a job, how to find a job in the United States for immigrants like you and me. But yeah, like me and my husband, I've had lots of jobs before back in the Philippines, but me and my husband decided to work on assets and possible businesses that in a way that my husband won't have to work in the future anymore. So
Hmm.
that's what we're trying to build now, and we're gonna tell the details in the future, and hopefully it can help you guys to possibly, you know, not have to work for companies anymore and be your own boss. So
Right. That's the great thing about the U.S. is that you can not only get a job easily, despite what 20th generation Americans will say to you. You can get a job easy here, but you can also start a business very easily here. Now, is it going to make money instantly? No, you got to work hard at it. You know, you got to put every ounce of blood, sweat, and tears you have into it. Yes, but it's very easy to start a job here. There's so many opportunities that it's really hard to see why people don't have jobs. For me, I mean, I don't, you know, I'm sure I'm going to get a million comments about, oh, the world's coming to an end and I haven't had a job in 30 years. And I can't explain it. I totally can't explain that mindset at all, because I had a job since I was flipping eight.
me too. I had a job
Yeah, and
when I was
I'm not
9 years old.
exaggerating. I was working on people's gardens. If you have it in you to be successful, then you can do it. Like, you can't use excuses like so many of my American brothers and sisters do. And you see immigrants come here and get home runs. Like, the immigrants are the ones that built this country. Immigrants, people who came from another country with a worse situation, they came here and they come here and they kill it. They do a damn good job. They start businesses. They make hundreds of thousands of jobs. They're the ones. Immigrants. This country is built on immigrants.
Okay, so once you arrive in the United States, you have to get married, right? And then apply for your green card and your employment card. That's really the most important thing. Then don't forget your SSN, because you need that along with your employment card. You cannot get a job without the employment and the SSN. And my tip really for you is, yeah, my friends got a job immediately, and here you can get like jobs immediately even if you don't have a degree.
So they came from another country, Philippines,
Yeah,
and got a job within a month, within weeks.
when they started applying, actually the hardest part really is you adjusting in the United States.
Yes.
The climate, the environment is like a total shock when you first get here. The people are different. They
Culture is
behave
different.
differently.
Culture difference.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's what you really need to adjust first before you find a job. And also regarding jobs, they're not really particular here with a college degree, bachelor's degree.
Depends on the job.
Unless it's a job that's like a managerial job or an IT job.
Depends on the job.
But if it's just like a job as a sales associate, if it's just like a McDonald's crew.
Yeah, if you're working at Walmart or Target.
Or Walmart, if for ordinary jobs where it doesn't require a degree for like managers, unless you're applying for like big jobs like managers and stuff like that, then yeah, that's what I noticed. Because I'm also always looking before on the first year. I always also looking all the time with the job hiring and the job descriptions. What do they look for? And I normally just notice that only like upper level positions are requiring for like a bachelor's degree, master's degree.
Right.
And also last tip and most importantly is customer service. Whichever job you go to, they're mostly focused here on great customer service. Like you gotta put all in your job and in serving your customer. That's how they do it here.
You don't really realize how big customer service here until you go to another country.
Yeah, I was so surprised by that. So yeah, whichever job you choose, like yeah, customer service, always remember that you have to give your best in serving your customer. That's it.
That's it.
And good luck to you.
Good luck in getting a job or starting a business or whatever.
We'll send you the link for the other one.
Yes, we will. See you later.